ties in this game. It was close the entire way. And with 3 minutes and 51 seconds left in the game, UNLV's Greg Anthony fouled out. Little over a minute. Brian Davis, baseline, three-point play, puts Duke up by 1. 2 Christian Laettner free throws, and Duke was up by a pair. UNLV coming down the floor, 12 seconds left to try and win it with the three-point play, but Anderson Hunt throws up the prayer, and it's no good. Misses with 2 seconds on the clock, and Duke gets the win, beats UNLV, the #1 team this season from the start almost to the finish. UNLV ending its season at 34-1. As the Blue Devils now look for their first title in 8 trips to the semifinals, and UNLV not alone in its failed quest for a perfect season. You can see all of the teams, 4 out of the last 5 unbeaten teams trying to win the national championship. Only one of them have done it. Indiana's squad in 1976. And perhaps this might not be considered, as many have said, one of the biggest upsets in NCAA tournament history. When one does consider this, Duke coach Mike Krzyzewski is 26-7 in tournament play. Our Dan Hicks is standing by from Indianapolis. What a night, Dan.
What a night indeed, and I think the simplest way to sum this whole thing up is that the Las Vegas Invitational just lost its host because UNLV was beaten soundly pretty much on the defensive end of the court tonight, but some of the keys, especially in the first half. You mentioned Christian Laettner's 20 first-half points. We talked to Jerry Tarkanian after the game, and he mentioned the fact that his Rebel defense just could not stop the big guy in the middle for Duke. Another key, the tenacity of point guard, Duke point guard Bobby Hurley. Before the game, he was going to be one of the keys with Laettner, and he was the key. A really tough foul on some of the Rebels in the second half proved that Duke came to play. When it was all over, Duke moves on, and the UNLV streak, it's over.
This basketball team has a tremendous amount of heart, and we didn't read the article that said bring on the Rebels and send out the clowns, and we didn't lose by 20.
I like my team. I love my team, and I just wanted us to fight. I thought if we fought for 40 minutes, we could win.
Basically, we were outplayed. I mean, that happens. I mean, you can sit there and make excuses all day if you wanted to, but I'd rather just give credit to Duke and say they outplayed us and won the game.
It hurts all of us because this is a great basketball team. I've never had a team that played so well for so long in so many games. And we came to the big one and let it get away from us, but that's what life's about.
Well, they let it get away. They finished their season at 34-1, and the 45-game winning streak is over. Also, some of the Rebels were talking about in the locker room, they were asked, well, is it the fact that they didn't get tested? I heard Tom earlier say, did that have something to do with it? They didn't get tested in the tournament. They said that had probably nothing to do with it. They did allude to the fact